Are you a finance or business professional struggling with compulsive gambling or gambling addiction, or simply have a problem with gambling? Are you perplexed about how you can be so good at your job and managing other people's money, but are completely off track with your own financial goals? Feeling completely out of control, helpless, and reckless? Have you lost thousands or more on gambling? Ruined relationships or on the verge of doing so? Lost a job or in danger of being caught at work? Or at least lost opportunities for advancement? Or what about all the time you've lost with nothing to show for it? Does that really depress you? Have you tried self-help books, GA, therapy, or even medication? Or how about just plain willpower? GA doesn't get to the root of the problem, nor does it teach you real science-backed skills. And therapy takes far too long and can be very expensive. And it often isn't needed to help people stop their reckless gambling. And trying to beat this addiction on your own without any support is highly unlikely. The solution starts with a combination of all three, taking the best, most effective aspects of each. The structure and supportive features of GA, but with more of an individualized focus and proven actionable steps. The science-backed skills taught in therapy without delving into the past and having endless, long, drawn-out sessions, and giving you the flexibility and independence in your own recovery journey. It doesn't matter how you became a compulsive gambler. If you are really interested in this, then yes, sure, try therapy. However, I am guessing that you care much more about how to stop your recklessness once and for all. There are essentially three skills you must learn in order to end this self-destructive pattern. Skill number one, knowing how to answer your countless number of urge thoughts and change your distorted views about gambling. Skill number two, learning how to cope or deal with your life without gambling, or the not gambling problem. And skill number three, discovering how to recreate your life in a way that is truly rewarding and fulfilling and reduces all vulnerability to compulsive gambling. And these essential three skills really need to be taught by a professional in psychology, as they are all grounded in psychological science. I'm Dr. Eric Fields. I'm a psychologist and addiction specialist with over 20 years of experience helping people overcome and recover from many types of addictions and dependencies, especially compulsive gambling. I'm also the author of the book, The New Trend of Solving Addiction Problems, a self-help book for those struggling with addiction. And I am well versed in the newest scientific techniques and strategies to help you make the changes you need to make to recover and end your compulsive gambling problem. And I have helped hundreds of finance and business professionals, people just like you, beat this addiction. Meet Dave. Dave, in his 30s, was ready to quit his job and run away from life, even considering moving to a different country and creating a new identity, when he finally decided to get help. His call left me in tears, actually. He was by all means a very successful man who had a very lucrative job in finance. The job was very unfulfilling, though, as he was working ridiculous hours, upwards of 80 per week. His only way of dealing with this super stressful job and lack of leisure time was to compulsively gamble at night. Even with as much money as he was earning, though, he was in the hole for 100K, and the interest on his debt was driving this number up every month. With my help, he was able to break this pattern and escape from the prison cell he had created for himself. Dave eventually left his job and became an entrepreneur and his own boss. His work life balance is 10 times better, and he's earning even more and completely out of debt. And he didn't have to run away to a foreign country. The best part is that he loves his job and it is truly his passion. He even started dating someone seriously, and last time I heard from him, they are on their way to getting engaged. None of this would have been possible if he had continued to entrap himself with compulsive gambling. Wow, yet another amazing success story. When Joel, in his early 40s, reached out to me, his marriage was on the rocks, which is actually an understatement. His wife had already met with a divorce attorney. It was hard to blame her. In their 10 years of marriage, he had burned through around $300,000 on sports betting. Aside from the enormous financial pressure and stress that this put on their marriage, his constant lying and deceitfulness was just too much to bear for his wife. She still loved him dearly, but she just couldn't deal with the chronic anxiety over his reckless gambling. With my help, Joel ended this 20-year pattern of compulsive gambling, saved his marriage, and even got two promotions during our work together. Now he has a full family with two beautiful kids, which he almost forfeited. His marriage is solid. He feels truly in control of his life. And they recently upgraded their home to a real luxury one. His life is thriving, and so he is no longer just surviving. He's never been happier, and neither has his wife. He is one of my countless success stories. Meet Ron. Ron, in his mid 20s, was in a very desperate, lonely, and downright miserable state when I received his email. He had no job, no relationship, and nothing really to look forward to in his near or distant future. He was living at home with his folks and squandering his inheritance of $50,000 that his grandparents had left him. While he managed to get a part-time job on occasion, he was fired from each and every one for either oversleeping and arriving late or not at all, bickering with coworkers and customers, and once even for stealing. His life was headed for disaster. While I really try to avoid working with someone who isn't paying for their own therapy, his parents paid, I could tell he was really committed to change during our initial phone call consultation. My gut was right, thankfully. Ron did eventually stop gambling, but only after he landed a good job and got his own place. Sometimes the gambling is the last change that's needed to be made, which is an exceptional case. He wouldn't have ever been able to make any of these changes, though, had he not gotten the right help. Ron is now in his 30s, and his compulsive gambling days are way behind him. From being severely depressed and unmotivated to becoming the best version of himself is truly a remarkable feat. And it goes to show you that no matter how bad off you are, you can turn it all around, especially if you have the best support. Ready to be my next success story? To qualify to work with me, you need to meet the following criteria: an adult in a finance, banking, or business career, financially independent or able to make your own financial decisions, and ready to commit to ending your compulsive gambling. I only can accept a limited number of people at a time, as this work requires me to devote a lot of time to helping you reach your goals and succeed. So if you are serious, don't delay and schedule a discovery Zoom call today. We will discuss your needs and whether or not I believe I can help you. And if not, I will point you in the right direction of other types of help that I think could benefit you. Fill out the brief form below at the bottom of this webpage, and I will personally reach out to you. I look forward to getting that email. This is Dr. Fields, and I wish you all the best success in overcoming this seemingly intractable addiction.